Wow. I didn't know a nigga was even ready. Hey, collectives, what's up? How are thou? I know, I heard somebody say, how are you? I am doing well. I cannot complain. I hope all is well with you and yours. The obvious. I know I've been away for a minute. Every time I say that, my team will be like, but I'm back with the jump off. They love Kim. Yeah, so I've been MIA for good reasons. Always take moments for self. And you don't need to explain yourself when you taking moments for self. So that's what I did, you guys. Periodically, I do have to remove myself from the confines of this world and just do what I do on my time. So that's really what that was, and apologies for anybody who was waiting on readings, messages. I'm here. So I wanted to focus today's message on a theme that was given to me this morning. Shout out to you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Father God, for another beautiful day. And it deals with competition and why, in which I am doing a career reading spread as well. But I just wanted to touch bases on that really quickly and briefly, because I'm noticing there's way too much competitive energy in the atmosphere. And there's nothing wrong with healthy competition. But the competition that I'm discussing has gotten to a place where it's just downright disgusting. It's not by any means healthy. My cat. And it's just repulsive in how many people today feel the only time they can have relevance is if they're competing against another person or trying to take away the shine that another person has. And there's enough spotlight for everybody to have their moment, right? So I find it disheartening to see people operate in this very competitive nature that screams validation. Learn to give people their flowers when it's their time, okay? It doesn't always have to be a fight, or you don't always have to prove you're better than somebody. Be better than what you were yesterday. That's the who you should be competing against, yourself. There's no reason why I see so many people today from all demographics, genres, industries, constantly proving themselves by trying to put someone else down. There's no room for that in this new era. Just so you know, it's distasteful, it's shameful that people have to stoop so low to prove that they're relevant by putting somebody else down. That's weird to me. And I hope well, I can't even say I hope, because I know if you are part of the collectives, you've experienced that 10 times over, where you can't even just be yourself comfortably without somebody feeling the need to one-up you or feel like they can do whatever you do better than you. Or you're doing something and wasn't nobody even thinking about doing what you're doing, and all of a sudden, now that you're getting positive outcomes from whatever it is you're doing, now you got all these people doing the same shit as you. And do understand, I get it, there's nothing new under the sun, but some of y'all lack originality, and y'all purposely wait for somebody else to do something, see that they did it well, and now it's the Me Too moment. Yeah, or I can do it better than you. Well, it should never be about doing it better than anybody else. It should be about doing what makes you happy. But yeah, some people just will never learn. All right, so we'll start with the career reading for whoever this message is for. Let's just jump into it. Do understand though, these messages ain't for everybody. They for whoever these messages is for. Maybe 1, maybe 10, but it ain't for all. And keep going, okay? To whoever I'm speaking with, you might have had some setbacks. You might have had some situations that didn't really pan out the way you envisioned them, but that does not mean that you lose sight of your goals, okay? You see that shit? There's a windfall coming. You have options, all right? Whoever I'm talking to, you got options. Cut it out. If you don't already got this windfall, it's definitely coming. Look at this shit on the other side, though. Come through, Spirit. You already. And yeah, because you're the type of person that takes risk, calculated risk, and you allow yourself to evolve and grow. And there's really no way to advance if you stay stagnant. Whether that's a mindset, whether that's in a place, right? Physical place. Sometimes it requires, a lot of times, thank you, Spirit, it requires you getting out of your comfort zone. Whatever that is, whatever you're used to doing, if you want to do more, sometimes you're going to have to do things that are unfamiliar to you and take a risk, take a chance. Some of you guys are being guided to look into the media, or the media may be what's assisting you in this transformation of growth towards whatever it is that you like and enjoy to do. Look, back to the options. Come through, team. I love my team. They so official. Yeah, you have a door, okay, whoever I'm talking to, that's just for you. There's many opportunities becoming available to you. Don't get stuck in doubt, okay? So let's jump into this now. I tell you, boy, it's so much going on. I just be paying attention. Look at my team. Yes, take action. Yes, there is so much going on. But I told you, move on it. Whatever it is that you want to do, you feel inspired to do, it brings joy to you and others. And let me be clear, it's not always just about the money. Because you see, there's a loss somewhere. Sometimes when you go chasing money with the only motive, you lose more than you gain. When it's from the heart and passion based, that money gonna come. Thank you, Spirit. Change. That money gonna come. But when your soul or ulterior motive is strictly just money, I got to get this money, I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Okay. That comes with some shit. It comes with losses when your primary focus is just on the money. I do things in my life that serve other people. Whether it's this, whether it's writing, whether it's my career that I do from 9 to 5, I'm still serving others. It's not about always me. And when it is about me, gotta let it be known, it's about me. Come through, Spirit, it's about me. He'll let me know when it's about me. For the most part, though, that's why I got this windfall, like you. It's about others first. Nothing wrong with self-love and making sure, look at the bottom of the deck, life purpose. I speak truth. There's nothing wrong with self-love and taking care of self, right? What did I just say I am? Okay. Somebody else here is a writer too. Keep writing. And don't be discouraged if you have moments where there's a blank. Keep going. Give yourself some time, okay? You ain't in competition. Back to the beginning of things. You ain't in competition with nobody but yourself. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody but yourself, okay? Don't let this timeline from these people on a 3D make you feel insignificant, because you're not. You're a big deal. To the biggest deal, okay? That's all that matters. So whoever I'm talking to, when it comes to careers, there's a change coming for you, right? Change. This could have a lot to do with just, a change in terms of the direction you are heading towards or you're taking to get where you need to be. This could have a lot to do with change manifesting in the beginning or ending of seasons changing out. So we just got into autumn, September 21st or something like that. Something might have changed for you, or something may be changing in the near future for you during these transitions of seasons. But there is something better coming your way. You need to know that, embrace it, and get ready for it, okay? And if you're not seeing anything happening at this moment, it does not mean that change is not there. It doesn't mean nothing is happening. It means it's happening in a way that's like a trickle-down effect, right? So sometimes in order to witness the change, you yourself have to be the change. So if you're doing things, if you're looking for something different, but you're doing the same things you were once doing before, then that's insanity. Because if you're looking for something new and different, you must think differently. If you're doing the same things, then you're going to get the same results, right? Some of y'all may need to change professions. I'm just going to let you know. Not saying that you don't like what you do, but you know who you are. There's a reason why you're being guided to change professions. There may be something more lucrative for you in a different industry, in a different title. Some of you guys need to change residence, okay? You're wondering why your blessings ain't hit you because you're still in the same spot you've been in for I don't know how many years, but ain't nothing coming in that direction. Perhaps if you take a risk and a leap of faith and go somewhere you're being guided to go, that's where your blessings might flow. But, science. So, in spite of this change that's coming, there is something that's working in your favor. But you're required to have an open mind about it. So if you're looking for drastic results to happen overnight, not saying that it can't, but more logically, it probably will not. You need to understand there's a formula to everything. And once you understand that, then you can be more optimistic about the changes that are taking place in your life that will benefit you and yours. Some of you guys are like really fucking brilliant and should pursue careers that deal with science, mysteries of the universe, astrology, astronomy, or at the very least, when it comes to your finances, perhaps you need to have a more scientific approach to business perspectives and financial problems, if there are any, okay? No need to fear. You have angelic help. You see that? I told y'all ain't never out here by yourself. That's what they want us to believe. I don't care how much you may feel like you are by yourself. I need you to know you're not. I energetically am here with you. The Father's always with you, and your team is always with you. So you don't need a group of 3D people patting you on the back, but you got a whole group of supernatural spirits and folks that already give you your flowers, okay? And encourage you to do and always be your very best. So at this time, you need to focus more on trusting and having faith in what your intuition tells you versus what you see sometimes in front of you. Sometimes what you see is more of a facade and an illusion than what's not being seen. Back to careers though. It says here there is a career or blessing lining up for you, so stay positive and believe. So a lot of what's coming your direction has a lot to do with faith and your ability to trust in the universe, trust in your creator that this is your path. Whatever's destined for you is for you. I don't care how many people try to how they say, hop on the bandwagon type shit. Everybody cannot do what you do like you do it. You can have a million people try, but that don't mean they're gonna have your stamp on it. It's something about what you do and how you do it that's so unique that this is why you're able to do it. And although some people admire it, there's other people who see what you do and they instantly get offended because they wish they could do it. And instead of coming to you with grace and respect for what you do, they rather just put you down and then steal your whole fucking shine. Weirdos. But nonetheless, you do have angelic help. Pay attention to the signs your angels are sending you during this time too. Synchronicities, people. It's time to celebrate. Celebration. So, hard work, does pay off. And I just heard somebody on the team say eventually. That all depends on you and your path, right? But this is definitely a time to celebrate. And one would say, in today's economy? Listen, when you walk with God, you can celebrate about everything because you know he got it. It ain't about what you got. It's about knowing what he has, okay? So that's where the faith and the trust comes in, that he has a plan for your life. And it's a plan that will ultimately bring glory back to him. And it will be shown in your life, in the things that you do, the things that you're receiving. But some of y'all have been, I don't want to say down and out, but you've been through some shit. You deserve to celebrate. A lot of y'all have been working hard, maintaining the household, maintaining these fucking bills, maintaining, I heard you, Spirit, your sanity in this fucked up, crazy ass world. There is going to be a time really soon where you get to celebrate. Or people will be making time to celebrate you and the things you've contributed to either your jobs, to your communities, to your family. And enough of y'all don't get celebrated. So I may not know you per se on the 3D, but energetically, I celebrate you for all that you have done, because it's not easy being you. And I think if we looked at each person in that mindset, it's not easy for a person to be who they are and do what they do. Another person probably couldn't even handle the shit that has came your way that you've handled with so much poise and grace. That in itself needs to be celebrated. They keep talking about more money, y'all. I just heard that more money, more money, more money. I'm so old school. Yes, loving it. Yeah, it's increasing your income coming. Somebody here is getting a settlement or a lawsuit. I don't know who you are specifically, but you know who you are, and you about to get some money. And you know why too. I'm gonna just leave that there. The lawsuit is going in your favor, so congratulations in advance. It's definitely time to celebrate. And this may be the change that ultimately gives you and yours a brand new beginning. Duly deserved. Many of you guys are like myself, y'all writers, or you aspire to be a writer. So and you're not taking the next steps to become what it is you aspire to do. Your words are so powerful and it influences people high and low, right? You don't have any idea how far your words have traveled and the inspiration behind what you have said that has allowed people to become the best versions of themselves. Whether it's through your writing, like novels, fiction writing, whether it's script writing, blogging, your words are powerful. Many of you guys, your power lies in your words, okay? And so when you speak and you write, it becomes like a portal, if you would, to open the doors for change in your life, so you will be able to celebrate what it is that's designed for you. Now, many people, this is the card that I love, because a lot of people have looked at you, collectives in life, and painted you as the rebel, simply because they did not understand you. And they could have understood you had they taken the time to want to understand you, but they didn't want to understand you. They wanted to label you. They wanted you to fit a narrative that made them look better than you. Your rebellious spirit, actually, and there's a way where you can be rebellious, but it still equates positivity, right? So that's you. You didn't stick to the script in terms of doing what everybody else does, right? So for example, like, let's say you work in an office and you have a bunch of people you work with. Your co-workers are real chatty patties and gossipers and stuff like that, and mean girls or whatever, right? Or mean boys, whatever. You didn't fit that narrative. You didn't do what those people did to other people just because you could do it. And because of that, people looked at you as an oddball. What's wrong with her? Why she's not following suit? You're here to dismantle the systems that have been created to stagnate us, to keep us boxed in. And it's your rebellious spirit that has allowed that to not occur on the levels that it was occurring. So in other words, your ability to stand tall and not be part of the masses and be comfortable standing by yourself saying, nah, I ain't doing none of that. Nah, I ain't with none of that. Nah, that's not appealing to me, is the reason why change has manifested in your life. Also, for those of y'all who have a very misconception about money, you may want to change your opinions or outlooks when it comes to money. Just recently, I had to take a page out of that book, because I used to look at money when you're wealthy and not necessarily say it was a bad thing, but the way I would process having wealth was a lot different than I do now. Just because you have wealth does not mean you did not earn your wealth. A lot of people these days are wealthy, but they are very entitled, and their attitudes and demeanor is fucking disgusting. But people, and this was the misconception I had, right? I'm very open and honest, so I'll tell you. I once believed when you have money, it fixes everything. It does not. I need you to understand that money does not fix every problem. It doesn't. Sorry, my baby going to work. Later, boo.
Later, Mom.
Money doesn't fix everything. It's a tool, folks. Know that first and foremost. But however you were viewing money has a lot to do with how you currently operate through life in terms of finances. So even if you don't have a lot of money, doesn't mean you can't access at some point the wealth that you desire. And you don't have to do it like everybody else did it. That's what makes you unique. Most importantly, here we are. They recognizing you as they should. Because you know what? Your money is looking good and solid. If it isn't yet, it's on its way. It's too many things in these messages that's indicating wealth, security, financial stability. You may even, and congratulations in advance if you're able to land a leadership position, but somebody may be singling you out at work. This has I have a lot of people who work, okay? As you should, but it's a lot of energy of people who work in offices. And maybe for many of years you felt passed over. Nobody was focusing or paying attention to what you contribute to the office. And they're looking at it now. They're watching you now. This is all your destiny. I love this for you, collectives. This is what you doing, what you supposed to be doing. Whatever it is you doing, it doesn't matter. 1 follower, 10 followers, no followers. Nigga, 10,000 followers. Whatever you doing that's aligned to your path is what you supposed to be doing. You believe in yourself, your dreams, your passions, okay? You have a calling on your life. And it wasn't a conference call. It wasn't for everybody to understand. Whatever led you to this point in your life, it was to direct you to your higher purpose. Remember that, because what's at the bottom of this deck? Life purpose. That's the overall energy. This is about what you were designed to do, okay? There are new, exciting adventures awaiting you, so please keep looking forward. Don't look back. It's okay to reminisce, but don't stay stuck in that space. Progress towards the future, because that's what's ahead. That's what's awaiting you. This change that you're having, or you needed to have, is the reason why you're being able to achieve your destiny. For whoever that is, you're not by yourself. You don't need every mortal out here helping you when you got angelic help. And the mortals that will assist are the ones that God puts in your life to assist. Don't look for every hand to help, okay? Handle yours. And keep, this one is specific, keep writing. If that's what you do. Somebody just said that to me. You keep writing. I am, okay? I'm but one person, y'all. Trying to do all these things. Ain't even trying doing, but you know, it's only 24 hours in a day. But when you're not on anybody's time clock but your own, you do things as it fits you and your agenda and your program, okay? So I hope this assisted you, collectives. And again, this is your life purpose. What's meant for you will not leave you ever. And if it did, it wasn't meant. Later, you guys. Namaste.